I never thought a single yellow piece of paper taped to my front door would change my life. It was a Tuesday morning. Nothing special. The kind of morning where the biggest problem you expect is running out of coffee. I stepped outside my suburban home. Neat lawns, identical mailboxes, quiet streets. And that's when I saw it. A bright yellow HOA violation notice, flapping slightly in the breeze. At first I laughed, because it had to be a mistake. I pulled it off the door and read it. Unapproved vehicle parking, $300 per day, fine effective immediately. My smile vanished. $300 per day. I reread it 3 times, hoping my eyes were lying. They weren't. The reason? My pickup truck. The same truck I'd parked in my driveway for over 4 years. The same truck no one had ever complained about. I checked the signature at the bottom. Melissa H., HOA Presidento, and instantly my stomach dropped. Everyone in the neighborhood knew Melissa. But no one called her Melissa. They called her HOA Karen. She was mid-40s, always wearing sunglasses, clipboard in hand, walking the neighborhood like she owned it. She smiled when cameras were around, but the second no one was watching, she was cruel. Rules were her weapon, and today, she had aimed them at me. I marched straight to the HOA office, a converted house at the entrance of the neighborhood. Melissa was already there, sitting behind a desk like a judge. I handed her the notice. "There's been a mistake," I said calmly. "My truck has always been allowed." She didn't even look up. "No mistake," she replied coldly. "New enforcement policy." "Since when?" She finally looked at me. "Since yesterday." "You can't fine me retroactively," I said. She smirked. "It's not retroactive if you don't comply." I felt anger bubbling up. "So I moved the truck today?" She shook her head slowly. "No, you're already in violation." My voice raised. "You're fining me $300 starting yesterday?" She smiled. "Yes." That's when I knew. This wasn't about rules. This was personal, and I had no idea. This fine was only the beginning. The fines didn't stop. They multiplied. Wednesday, $300, improper trash can placement. Thursday, $300, lawn height violation. Friday, $300, exterior paint inconsistency. None of it made sense. My lawn was shorter than my neighbor's. My trash cans were exactly where they always were. My paint hadn't changed in 5 years. By Friday evening, I owed $2,500. I requested a hearing. Melissa chaired it herself. Conflict of interest? She didn't care. I brought photos, receipts, screenshots of old HOA emails approving everything. She dismissed all of it. "Rules evolve," she said. I asked for a copy of the new rules. She refused. I asked for a vote. She laughed. "I don't need one." That's when something clicked in my head. This wasn't just power. This was desperation. Because around the neighborhood, people were whispering. HOA funds missing, projects delayed, vendors unpaid, and Melissa was suddenly enforcing fines like a machine. Then one night, something strange happened. A neighbor, Tom, knocked on my door. He looked nervous. "I shouldn't be telling you this," he whispered, "but I saw Melissa moving boxes into her garage last night." "What kind of boxes?" "Cash deposit boxes, bank ones." That's when my anger turned into disbelief. Why would an HOA president have cash boxes? And why hide them? I started documenting everything. Every fine, every interaction, every email. Because deep down, I felt something big was about to explode. 2 weeks later, my fines hit $4,800. Melissa sent a final notice. Failure to pay will result in legal action and property lien. I couldn't breathe reading it. That night, police lights flashed down the street. Not at my house, at hers. 2 officers knocked. She answered, confident as ever. But confidence shattered when they mentioned financial discrepancies. I watched from my window. They didn't arrest her. But they left with something. A folder. The next day, the HOA website went offline. Emails bounced back. Melissa vanished. No walks, no clipboard, no fines. 3 days later, the cops came back. This time with a warrant. I will never forget the sound. A garage door slamming open. Police swarmed Melissa's house. Neighbors gathered. Someone started recording. Inside the garage, they found everything. Cash boxes, unreported fines, fake invoices, HOA checks written to herself. Over $180,000. Stolen, laundered, hidden. Melissa screamed as they carried the boxes out. She pointed at me. "This is your fault." The officer shut her up. That moment, pure disbelief. The same woman who fined me $300 a day was stealing hundreds of thousands. She was arrested on the spot. Fraud, embezzlement, abuse of authority. The HOA board dissolved overnight. All fines? Voided? Refunds? Issued. The lien threat? Gone. Melissa pled guilty. Sentenced to prison. Banned from HOA leadership for life. Today, the neighborhood is quiet again. No clipboards, no fear. And every time I park my truck in my driveway, I smile. Because sometimes, the people who abuse power the hardest are hiding the biggest crimes.